Oh boy, 2 video game financial scandals in a row. Although today's is much more, serious. What is going on, you wonderful thought-having people? As always, I'm Jake from Give It Thought, here to bring you the latest and most scandalous gaming news. So let's get into it. As if Ubisoft did not have enough problems with the possibility of a hostile takeover from Vivendi, who recently made enough stock purchases to up their shared capital of Ubisoft to 25.15%, it looks like Ubisoft's own CEOs have been playing the stock market game as well. The story first broke by Kotaku has the French stock market regulators accusing Ubisoft of insider trading. If the allegation goes through, it could see the executives paying a combined amount of 1.2 million euros, which equates to about $1.26 million here in the US. The whole thing is split up between 5 executives, so not one person will be expected to pay that amount. The fines for the executives are as follows. Ubisoft Montreal CEO, 700,000 euros. Ubisoft VP of Corporate Affairs, 200,000 euros. Ubisoft Worldwide Studios Executive Director, and I can actually pronounce this name, Christine Burgess, 200,000 euros. Ubisoft Montreal VP of Executive Operations, Oliver Paris, 100,000 euros. And Ubisoft Brand Development Director, 15,000 euros. The accusation comes after activities all the way back in 2013. The AMF, which is a French agency that I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce, just know that they handle stock market regulations. And they are alleging Ubisoft executives who were previously listed sold some of their company's stocks before some big delays happened with their games. The games specifically were Watch Dogs and The Crew, and they were delayed from 2013 to 2014. But just before that, those executives sold a bunch of the company's stock before it fell a whopping 25% after those delays. So in the eyes of the AMF, this is an act of insider trading because the executives knew that the price would fall right after those delays. So they sold it right before those delays so they could cash in. But on the other side of things is Ubisoft's defense that, quote, these team members did not intentionally commit any acts contrary to market regulations, and they were not aware that the delays were going to happen when they sold the stocks. Their statement to Kotaku reads, given the processes and timetables involved in the production of major games at our company and within our industry in general, we believe that the time they carried out their transactions, these employees could not have been aware or anticipate the subsequent decision to postpone the game that would be taken by Yves Guillemot on October 11th, 2013. So here they're alleging that because the decision was made by the guy at the top of the chain, that his underlings could not possibly know it was coming. Make of that argument what you will, but it seems kind of shaky to me. They continue their statement with, regrettably, the AMF's decision represents a serious misunderstanding of the game development and production process at our company and common to our industry. Each major game requires the involvement of multiple teams across the company, but ultimately only the company's CEO can make an exceptional decision such as changing the game's release date. So we can see that they are doubling down on the defense that those executives had no way of knowing about the 2 games' delays. I'm sorry, but I just find it hard to imagine that Ubisoft Montreal's own CEO and Vice President of Executive Operations did not know that one of their games, in Watch Dogs, was going to be delayed. I just don't buy it. I could maybe see the Worldwide Studios executive producer being in the dark about it just because her job requires her to be quite spread out in terms of her purview, but still it would be a stretch. As I said in the intro, this news comes on top of Ubisoft being in danger of being taken over by a separate company. Vivendi just keeps buying more and more shares in Ubisoft and are seriously threatening their independence to do what they want as a publisher. Vivendi now has nearly 23% of the voting rights in the company, and when they reach 25%, they are forced by French law to make an offer on the entire company. These are dark days for Ubisoft for sure. But I just wanted to catch everyone up on these, well, they are allegations at this time, but we'll see how this goes. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on this story as it develops. So what are your thoughts on this story? Do you believe the Ubisoft executives are guilty, or do you see this as a witch hunt for people who just play the game better than other people? Be sure to tell me your thoughts on this down below. But I think that's where I'm going to end this video. If you enjoyed this video, you know what you have to do. Hit that like button for me, and if you're new here, why not subscribe? I put out a new video every single day, and if you want to be caught up on all the latest gaming news, you gotta hit that subscribe button. And if you missed yesterday's video, it was all about another financial scandal, but it wasn't nearly as serious as this one. A guy stole $5 million from his job and then spent $1 million of it on the crappy mobile game, Game of War. So if you're interested in that, go check that video out. But I think that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, give thought to everything.